Hey, Jeremy Osterberger, here at the Environmental Health and Safety Seminar and Industry Trade Show. I'm so excited to be joined by Willie Wells, President and CEO of Industry Business Roundtable. Willie, first off, I want you to talk a little bit about the organization. Houston Business Roundtable historically was the name of the organization. We went through a rebranding here recently. I want you to talk about IBR.
So IBR is, or Industry Business Roundtable, is a 501c6 nonprofit association, mainly made up of members or asset owners within the industry. Those are our members, and we provide a forum to collaborate with the members and the partners, which are the contractors within the industry, to try to help transform the industry and the communities where we work.
Well, some of those committees are your crane and rigging committee, you have an environmental committee. Talk a little bit about some of those other committees, and just to highlight what you just said on how you're doing so.
Yeah, we have an industrial cleaning committee. We also have the like you said, the crane and rigging committee, the environmental committee, the health and safety committee, and then we also have some kind of subcommittees. One being the NASAP and NABSC steering committee, which is the North American Background Screening Consortium, and the North America Substance Abuse Program.
Let's dig into those two, Willie. Talk about the history of NABSC first, and kind of where that originated and when did that all start?
So, well, both programs were pioneered in 2004. From the legacy HBR members, and they wanted to make sure that the people that were entering their facilities were people that they could count on, people that didn't have bad, violent histories, and so they wanted to make the workplace as safe as they possibly could. So they enacted the North American Background Screening Consortium in order to do those background screens before they allowed people entry into their plants.
Gotcha.
And those member companies, again, are the asset owners.
Gotcha. And then on NASAP too, you said 2004. Talk about that history as well.
So that was a substance abuse program that IBR, again, as I said, we pioneered that. We created the first drug screening program within the industry, and we did that to make sure that people that were coming to work fit for duty and ready to go to work and not having any issues from a standpoint of drug or any other type of substance abuse issues.
Dig into NASAP a little further. What's happening with NASAP?
So NASAP right now, we're going through a policy change within the whole program, and so that'll be coming out pretty soon. I think the asset owners are going to be very pleased, or the members are going to be very pleased with the changes that we're making, because it's going to reduce the cost significantly going forward. Also, right now we're going through all of the consortium TPA audits, so we're auditing all the TPAs that administer our program, and to make sure the program is administered as it's intended. And then on top of that, we're meeting with a lot of the TPAs to understand the new laws throughout the industry where you cannot test for marijuana. And so we have to make some changes to and some addendums to our program based on those new laws in other states that won't allow you to test.
Let's go back to NABSC, Willie. Kind of what are we seeing on that? How are y'all advancing that program and the idea of in the form of technology and advancement? How is that service improving? So
our steering committee for NABSC and NASAP are working hard right now, and we're making some changes that will be coming out pretty soon, and most of them are technological changes, and updating verbiage and things of that nature, and other things to do with our TPAs, our third-party administrators, and so we're just going through and making sure that we keep everything up to date and relevant.
And we'll start. Those committees are working on that, and
yep.
What's the timeline of maybe seeing some things come out of some of those meetings?
I would say within the next couple of months.
Okay, great. We'll have you back on and talk about what we've done through that work.
Yeah.
And then, Willie, I want to give you a chance before we wrap up. What would you like to see from more of your members? People know what IBR is, they're involved, but perhaps they don't understand the full value, right? So explain what would you like to see in the future from your own members?
Well, right now, our NASAP program, we're going through some changes with it as well, and it's going to be some cost savings to the member companies. And so I would just like to encourage most of our member companies to utilize NASAP and NABSC to make sure that we're ensuring that we have a reciprocity across the board, because it helps everyone if they're all using this same program, so that they go from one place to the other. They don't always have to keep paying for it over and over. So it's reciprocal to all of the members and non-members alike. But it's reciprocal so that we can help control some of the costs for that.
And Willie, I guess my last question before we wrap up is, if someone wants to get more involved with IBR, where do they go? What's the website, or how do they get a hold of the organization?
Website is industrybusinessroundtable.us, and you can email me at willie@ibrt.us or Carla at admin@ibrt.us. We'd love to have you come in and talk to us, and we'll share some of our successes, or most of our successes, with you, and love to have you join.
Thank you so much, Willie, for your time.
Yes, sir.
Always great to see you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.